Pueblo, there are walls that leach water, flies that spawn in shower drains, and cells designed for one person holding three, one of whom sleeps on the floor, because space is so limited here that officials have had to get creative to pack everyone in. This is the Pueblo County Jail, which the local sheriff's office says is the most overcrowded county jail in a state full of congested detention centers. And when officials pleaded with voters in November for help, after deputies on edge from the jail's conditions, 700+ inmates in a facility made for just 509, knocked on doors and made calls from phone banks, the community sent back a resounding message: not this year. We're kind of in a situation where we have a perfect storm, a frustrated Pueblo County Sheriff Kirk Taylor said. Not only do we have the increase in average daily population to the extent of being overcrowded to 147%, but we also have an aging and deteriorating facility. With the conditions worsening by the day, Pueblo County is bracing for what it sees as inevitable lawsuits over a jail whose operators say is borderline inhumane. The cost moving forward, they say, will be far greater than the 0.45 cents per dollar sales tax they asked for but that voters rejected. It's like my undersheriff says, Taylor said, you can't put 18 eggs in a 12-egg carton without cracking a few. In Pueblo, a city hoping to reap the benefits of an economic boom being felt by its northern Front Range neighbors, officials say fixing their county's jail is one of the final pieces in a public safety transformation that is crucial for the city's greater revival. The Pueblo Police Department's force size has rebounded to pre-recession levels, homicides are down and joblessness has fallen to a rate near Denver's, but the jail sticks out like a sore thumb. In the past 5 years, not a month has gone by when the jail's daily population hasn't averaged at least 100 more people than it has beds, according to a Denver Post analysis of Pueblo County Sheriff's Office data. The facility is also nearing the end of its intended lifetime. Over the years, inmate Sonny Sanchez joked during a recent tour of the jail, "It's aged like me." Backers of the failed jail tax are struggling to figure out why their community was unwilling to help. The tally was 54% against and 46% for. It's all the more exasperating, they say, considering that conservative voters in Colorado Springs approved tax increases, as did voters in Weld County. Voters in the city of Pueblo in November even approved a 0.2 cents per dollar sales tax to increase the city's police force by 24 officers after rebuffing a similar measure the year before. I think there is a disconnect about how this affects public safety overall, said Pueblo County Commissioner Garrison Ortiz, who was pushing for the tax increase. Until you address this issue, it's going to make going out and doing other things in terms of economic development and other projects a lot harder. Take, for instance, the impact the overcrowded jail has had on the Pueblo Police Department.